Welcome back to the Masters of Motivation, where we delve deep into the science behind what drives us forward. Today, we're exploring the insightful words of Dr. Andrew Huberman as he unravels the intricate relationship between motivation, neuroscience, and human evolution.
Now, there are a couple things that you said in there that I want to highlight, which I find so interesting, and we can get a little bit Eastern philosophy, mystical here, but tie it back to some real neuroscience, which is, you said, that's the juice, the motivation is the juice. If you look at Eastern philosophy and they talk about chi, and this, what is that? I wager that is dopamine. The desire to pursue things and to create more of oneself and as a species, whether or not you decide to have kids or not, those circuits all use the one universal currency, dopamine, of wanting more things that are outside the confines of your skin. And that's what's driven forward evolution of individuals and families and cultures and our species as a whole. And again, the circuitry's been there for many, many tens, if not hundreds of thousands of years. And so it's highly conserved. And so what that means is that it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin or Ethereum. It doesn't matter if it's putting rockets on other planets. It doesn't matter if it's building the first automobile. It's the same currency. So understanding those cycles is really key. The other thing is the element of pain. I think that understanding that pain and pleasure are in this really dynamic balance can also help us, which in the following way. Any pain that you feel, the longer day, the less sleep, the kind of agony that things aren't working, that power outlet doesn't work, or the internet is slow, whatever it is, the amount of pleasure that you will eventually experience is directly related, to how much pain you experience. So we know this from actually what nowadays would be considered quite barbaric and unethical experiments, where they would give people electrical shocks and they would measure their response. And then they'd say, we're going to increase it. Eventually they get to the point where a shock that was previously very painful actually evokes a sense of pleasure. Now, you couldn't do these experiments anymore. These are not the experiments I do in my lab. These are older experiments. But for instance, and this has been discussed in scientific research papers, giving somebody like a 10-minute ice bath, for instance, or even a 3-minute ice bath, or a 1-minute ice bath is quite painful. But there was a study from the University of Prague, a European Journal of Physiology, showed that after a painful ice bath stimulus, the amount of dopamine release goes up for 2.5 hours to 250% above baseline. And that's not because the ice bath itself evokes dopamine release. A lot of people think, oh, cold water evokes dopamine release. No, pain evokes dopamine release after the pain is over.
Motivation, the universal currency. Dr. Huberman parallels Eastern philosophy with modern neuroscience, suggesting that the concept of chi resonates with the neurotransmitter dopamine. This chemical serves as the universal currency, driving us to pursue goals and expand beyond ourselves, fueling the evolution of individuals, families, and cultures. Pain and pleasure dynamics. Dr. Huberman highlights the dynamic balance between pain and pleasure, revealing a profound connection. He explains that the amount of pleasure one experiences is directly proportional to the level of preceding pain. Drawing from studies, he illustrates how experiences of discomfort, such as ice baths, can trigger a surge in dopamine release post-pain, elucidating the complex interplay between neural circuits and motivation. Dr. Huberman's insights offer a profound understanding of motivation, weaving together ancient wisdom and cutting-edge neuroscience. His explanation of dopamine as the driving force behind our pursuits underscores the universality of human ambition. Moreover, his exploration of pain and pleasure dynamics unveils a deeper appreciation for the mechanisms shaping our motivational landscape. Let's embrace a newfound awareness of our intrinsic drives. Recognizing the potency of dopamine in propelling us forward, let us harness this neurotransmitter to fuel our aspirations and transcend limitations. Embrace discomfort as a catalyst for growth, understanding that the pursuit of greatness often necessitates traversing through moments of pain. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation as we unlock the neuroscience of motivation together. Thank you for tuning in to the Masters of Motivation. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering insights to fuel your journey towards success. Until next time, Stay inspired and keep striving for greatness.